happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. It's raining out, guys. And also, too, it's daylight savings today, which I woke up early today. I was up at 8:30, and then, you know, it was actually 9:30. And then by the time I was, like, up, dressed, and ready and everything like that, it was 10:30. And then it was 11 after I was done eating breakfast. And honestly, I felt like my day was already halfway gone. And, you know, I woke up early today. But we did stop at GNC, and I finally got my plant protein, which I've been dying to finally get. This is the stuff that I got. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Vega stuff, but I wasn't totally sold on Vega, only because it's not actually organic. And I was like, well, if I'm going to spend a lot of money on an actual, like, plant-based protein stuff, I'd rather do it on the something that's organic. And this Orgain organic meal all-in-one nutrition is actually USDA organic. So basically, this is the stuff that's on here. It's 20 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber, organic greens, no added sugar. And then it basically says over here, like, what's all inside of it and what's not inside of it. And like I said, too, it is a plant-based protein, so I can actually, you know, have this. So that's what I picked up. And then also, too, we ran to Jewel because my mom had to get a prescription filled. And I got a blender bottle as well for the protein shake. We also got these two at Jewel, the Ziploc twist locks, which has 3 small little round containers which hold 2 cups, which will be the perfect size for the parfaits. So there's 3 in here, so there's enough for like 1 for me, Matthew, and my dad to take for like breakfast or have for breakfast or anything like that. So I'm not my makeshift ones in the cups with the plastic wrap on them. So that's what we pretty much ended up picking up over there this morning so far. And then my mom's actually making dinner too for tonight, and so I believe we are eating soon. So for dinner tonight, I am having some meatless meatballs with some cream of mushroom, like soup kind of saucy stuff over it, with there is pasta underneath there, and then some mozzarella cheese on top of that. And I'm using these meatballs. I've never had them before, or this brand, but I hear so many great things about this brand of like meatless meat and stuff like that, but I've never tried this. So yeah, they look pretty good, and it was pretty easy to make. I didn't have any like tomato pasta sauce. I do, but I don't want to open up like a whole fresh jar of it. So I am just gonna have some of this, which I hope will taste pretty good. I tried it out a little bit and it tasted pretty good, but I'll let you guys know too how the meatballs taste, because I've tried one other type of meatless, like beef kind of, before, and I liked it, but I wasn't in love with it, and so I'm really hoping these will have a lot of flavor. They smelled amazing, which I tried the Beyond Beef before, and I did really like it, but I don't know, I wasn't in love with it, and I don't know if, like, the texture was just a little bit different, and it didn't have too much of a flavor to it. Like, I don't know, it's more like flavor yourself kind of thing. Like, the sauce that I used was kind of flavorful, so that's like what tasted better, I felt like. But I'm hoping that these will taste really good because they smell delicious. So I'll let you guys know what I think. Oh my goodness, why have I never had those meatballs before? Like, seriously, oh my goodness, they are by far the best meatless meat I've ever had. Like, that was so, I actually was, for a second, I had to go back and read the package because I legit thought that there was meat in it. I was like, are you sure? I actually had to go back and I was like, okay, it says verified vegan on, you know, the little stamp seal thingy, whatever, on there. I was like, okay, I guess it is. But I was so convinced that there was meat in it. It's like chewy and like juicy and like so insanely flavorful. Oh my goodness, guys. They were so good. Seriously, that is like, I'm gonna be stocking up. Because now when like everybody else is having like something with chicken in it or whatever, I could make myself the exact same way, but use like their chicken or their beef products or something like that. Oh my goodness, I am so insanely excited, because like I told you guys too, I tried that Beyond Beef stuff and I did really like it, but the consistency was a little bit different. This consistency to me was a lot more like meat than like, and I don't know, because like I said, I only had the meatballs, but the consistency to me was a lot like more like meat than the Beyond Beef stuff. But I don't know if I didn't cook it right either, because the way I ended up cooking it would have made it a little bit more like like juicy, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but it tasted like dry almost. And so this stuff was so insanely juicy, but it was the way I cooked it. So I'm wondering if it was the way I cooked the other stuff that made it taste a little bit different. But I have some of the chicken strips from the Beyond Beef because I got really good deals on it and coupon for it and got a bunch of them. But this stuff, oh my goodness, guys, so good. I only had 4 meatballs and some of the pasta I couldn't even finish. I only had like half of that bowl because it was so filling too. It's like 15 grams of protein per 3 meatballs, and so I was like, I had more than, like, you know, close to, what would that be, like 20 grams of protein or something like that. I was like, I am so full right now, it's crazy. But I really want like something sweet now. So my mom got cookies. She actually got chocolate chunk cookies, and also St. Patrick's Day cookies. And so I'm torn between having those or some berries though, because we do have blackberries and I was really craving some blackberries earlier. And so I don't know. I'm making the decision. I'm like, you know what? I really should eat the cookie. And then I'm like, no, I should be eating the berries instead. But I have a craving for berries, but I kind of want the cookie at the same time. I don't know, guys. I think I'm actually going to have some berries. So it's about 10 o'clock. I am probably actually going to turn in for the night because we just got done watching The Walking Dead and then The Talking Dead, and I also, in between the commercials and during The Talking Dead kind of, I was cooking this up for breakfast tomorrow, which is going to be some French toast, like bread, kind of like almost like monkey bread kind of thing, but it won't be like stuck together entirely, I guess. But it's supposed to cook on in the crock pot on low for I think like 6 hours. So by the time my dad gets up at like 4 o'clock, it should be done, and he'll either turn it off or put it on keep warm, whichever. But the thing I've noticed too is in the past, or the other day when I made something in the crock pot, he turned it off and it was still warm by the time Matthew and Jack and my mom were up at like 7 or so. So I'm not sure what time Matthew has to get up in the morning, if he has volleyball practice or anything. But I also got all the dishes pretty much taken care of. And tomorrow's also pie day, so I'm making some, not from scratch, but some homemade pie. I guess my mom bought this stuff and then she realized that she's actually going to work tomorrow, so she asked me if I would make some pie for pie day. So I'm gonna make just some apple pie. It should be pretty easy. She's like, Kayla, this should be foolproof. I'm like, okay, because I'm normally, I told you guys, pastry dough, any type of dough, bread dough, I can't do it, except for cornbread mix, and that's only because I've made the Jiffy brand. So hopefully I don't butcher this and screw it up. But it says that it should be for 2, this is 2 crust pies. And I think that means 1 whole thing of this is 2. So I don't know if she wanted me to double this and make like 2 whole pies, or because it would be for the top and the bottom. You guys know what I'm saying. So I'm not sure if that's what she wanted me to do, or if she was thinking that 1 box would be for the top and 1 for the bottom. But I think that this means that it's 2 crust pies, which means it would cover 2, you know, top and a bottom. So like I said, I got the dishes done and got the breakfast already made, so I'm pretty good. I can actually go to bed now. And you know, it's weird though, because I had coffee this morning, and now too with the, you know, daylight savings, I don't know, I feel like it's maybe a little bit later, like I'm more tired, but I don't know, because at the same time I'm not quite as tired. So I don't know if I'm ready to go to bed or not, if I'm even going to fall asleep right away. But I am going walking in the morning with my friend at, I think she said 8:30, so I'm going to go and, you know, obviously take a shower before I go to bed, and then when I get up, I'm going to go with her tomorrow, and then on Tuesday, I believe I'm going with my other friend to go to the mall. And also, too, today, I don't know if it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but today was a very rainy day, so walking is going to be a little interesting to see whether or not it ends up raining. If it does end up raining, obviously, I'm probably not going to be walking. It depends too. I'll probably end up texting her something in the morning and just ask her, you know, if it is raining, if or not we're gonna still continue to go, because I was like, well, I could wear a hoodie. I mean, if it's not raining, if it's just drizzling or whatever, I was like, I could wear a hoodie, but if it's actually like raining, I'm gonna have to say I can't go, because I don't have anything that's like waterproof that I can wear, like a windbreaker or like any type of waterproof jacket or anything. So, and I don't really feel like walking with an umbrella, so yeah, I'm not sure. It's supposed to, it looks like it's supposed to like rain kind of throughout the night, and then it's supposed to stop in the morning, but it's supposed to be really cloudy and like chance of rain. Like, I think it's supposed to be like 20% chance or something like that, which isn't a huge percent, but you never know. So yeah, anyways though, guys, I will talk to all of you guys tomorrow. If you guys did enjoy today's vlog, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll talk to all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys. Organic cherry or grape tomatoes, and 4 things of blackberries, cauliflower, baby carrots, bananas, 2 things. Also, I need them for a recipe, so I got some that were green as well. I think this is kale, spinach, limes, oranges, cabbage, which again we need for St. Patrick's Day. These are red bell peppers, nectarines, yellow bell peppers, red potatoes. I got red apples, yellow apples, organic tomatoes.